Hi. So I was going through YouTube again, and I found this one creator, and he's probably my next favorite creator. His name is Denfunctland, and oh my god, his videos are so good. He talks about theme parks and like dynamics of lost media, and he's so good. I love him. One of his videos, he talks about this one place called Action Park, and it was in New Jersey in the 80s. And people would just get hammered and just like die at this park. And pretty much what would happen is there's this one slide where it was designed to do a loop-de-loop, but they didn't design it well enough. So what would happen is you would go down it, and then when you get to the up part, you'd bonk your head, and it would just give people bloody noses. But then I was just remembering this one book I was reading. One of the other things I really like are books. And I got recommended this one book called How High We Go in the Dark by Sequoia Nagamatsu. And I'm not gonna lie, dude. This book is like Black Mirror on like crazy amount of dark, okay? So it's all based around this team that goes into the Arctic. And they find this thing called the Arctic Plague. And it infects humanity. And it was just like, wow, this is dark. So like there's this one chapter where this guy repairs robot dogs into people's like consciousness. And it's like, what? So he basically just puts like memories of the dead into these robot dogs to do jobs for people. There's like this one chapter called Elegy Hotel. And it's where one of the characters works at the hotel after being a researcher. And it's just like, imagine like a Weekend at Bernie's situation. And they have like one last get together before they go to the basement to the incinerator. There's this one chapter I remember that really screwed me up a little bit, where it was this doctor trying to find a cure, right? And he was basically I'm not going to spoil it. But basically this pig gains human sentience, and he's like, what are you doing to me? And it's like, what? And the doctor's like freaking out, because I'm sorry, spoilers. But then finally, there's this one chapter, and it's actually about roller coasters, and it made me think of Denfunctland. But it's where kids who are infected with the Arctic Plague get to go when they get infected. And imagine like an amusement park, but at the end of the day, they have this one coaster called the Euthanasia Coaster. And basically, it does what you think it does. And it's like, oh my god, this is dark as heck. But in this one interview Nagamatsu did, he was talking about the coaster was based on an art piece by Julie Jonas Urbanos. I probably butchered his name. So in 2010, this guy named Julie Jonas Urbanos. He's a Lithuanian designer. I had to Google his name real quick, guys. He created a hypothetical steel roller coaster created for the sole purpose to kill its passengers. This concept was created in 2010 and then made into scale model for Urbanos. He stated the concept of the roller coaster was to take lives. Well, here's this quote from the piece: "The elegance and euphoria of a roller coaster." So pretty much the concept design was like a steep angled lift that goes all the way to the top at like 1,600 feet, from where it would drop the train, traveling at 220 miles per hour, close to the terminal velocity, before it would just do 7 like swirly swirls. They're called clothoid inversions, if you guys didn't know what that meant. And each inversion would have a smaller diameter than the one before it, to create a lethal 10 G force to passengers on the train. And then after that, it would take the train to the station, unload the corpses, and load new passengers. This art piece is insane. I'll try to find pictures of it and put it in there. But speaking of G-force, do you guys remember the 2009 Disney film G-Force with the talking guinea pigs who fight crime, who are secret agents? Dude, that cast was stacked. You got Nicolas Cage, you got Penelope Cruz, You got Zach Galifianakis. I think Sam Rockwell's in it. I'm pretty sure Steve Buscemi was the Fly or something. And then Tracy Morgan was in it. And then they had this Xbox 360 game, which I remember playing because it felt like Ratchet and Clank. I thought I could lighten the load for this type of video because I was talking about, like, the death roller coaster. But really, I think I did pretty decent. I did pretty decent on this video. I'm really excited for Denfunctland. If you guys want to go watch a really cool video guy, his name's Denfunctland. He's my new favorite YouTuber. I just trying to find footage. I found that Black Ops 3 actually is Dead Ops Arcade, and you can actually go in first person mode, and it was, oh my gosh, it was so much fun. Anyway, that's the video today. Have a great day. Make sure you like and subscribe. Okay, bye.